Alright, everyone. So, as I'm sure you've noticed, there is no in-game commentary thus far. Wanted to try something different. Uh, we've done some videos where we've commented on it, but this is something I've been wanting to do. I wanted to kind of wrap up some loose ends on things I've never explained about the channel and just try something different. So, not every show going forward, but I think more often myself or player number two is going to comment on the gameplay. Kind of heard everything that the in-game announcers can say, and I'm kind of not the biggest fan of listening to it over and over again. So maybe if I'm not, if one of us isn't speaking, then maybe it'll just be a commentary-free video. I did want to discuss some of the changes we've made. So for those of you that have been following for a while, would probably notice that we phased out some of the older New Japan talent out of the WWF roster. Black Tiger, Tiger Mask, they are officially gone. $1 Million Corporation has been dissolved. The next stops for some of those people are going to be Black Tiger and Tiger Mask are going to be appearing over in the New Japan WCW portion of the universe. Bam Bam Bigelow is going to take a break. Ted DiBiase and Hakushi are going to be reappearing shortly over in All Japan. Other roster changes. Hercules is still out with an injury, as was notated a few weeks ago in Universe Weeks. El Dandy has moved on from our little universe here. And then you saw at Survivor Series, we had a bunch of new light heavyweights that were added to the roster. So, next couple weeks, we're going to be changing stuff. Probably like every 28 to 30 weeks, I'll make a large percentage of roster moves just to kind of keep it interesting. I mean, obviously, I'm going to run out of that ability when they stop allowing having access to downloads, but until then, I'm going to try to be as entertaining as possible and set up the roster so it's in a good position to go without being able to change or import new talent. So that's kind of that. As far as the gameplay itself goes, I've been starting to turn the difficulty up too hard from normal. Not every match, not every show. Just kind of when I feel like I'm playing well for that day, I might turn it up. Probably here shortly, I'm going to turn it up to hard and leave it there. So hopefully, I don't know if it's going to make the matches any more entertaining. I'd like to try to find a balance to where it's entertaining without being impossible. I feel like on some of these, even on normal, on some of these ones where I wait to get a 3 stars or better before I try to end it, sometimes I lose control and the opponent becomes unbeatable. So I don't know, just trying to find a balance here. I mean, I want it to be entertaining, but I also want it to be enjoyable. I don't want to be struggling just to get anything done. So that's kind of what we're looking at on that. As far as the this Monday Night Raw episode here, as has been evident the last few weeks in the uploads, the click is starting to become more of a factor in the universe. They are going to be pretty much on every show in this WWF universe going forward. They are. How did I miss that? They're going to be moving through the card. We're going to be probably doing some lower level matches like these over the next couple weeks as we try to figure out what the best place to put them. I'm not quite sure who's going to be tagging with who on a regular basis, or who's going to be going after what belts. So just kind of like we've been doing so far, just kind of mix and match some of the stuff and see what combinations we like, and then we'll kind of play it from there. Probably not going to be seeing a lot of JBL, Macho Man, El Matador. I think we're going to kind of go in a different direction for a while, like I said with the Click, but a few other people that have yet to debut. I'm surprised Boogeyman did a good job of tagging out there. I feel like a lot of times in these matches against the computer, they do a terrible job of tagging out. You know, a lot of matches, especially when Player 2 and I were playing in the Real World Tag League, we'd be beating somebody up, they'd finally get the match turned in their direction, and instead of tagging out, they would try to fight and then end up losing that exchange. And then we were trying not to pin them because it would have been like, a 2-minute match, which was a way to change the AI on it, so they were more likely to tag. I think it would make the tag matches a little more entertaining. Like in this case right here, Boogeyman did a great job of getting out of the ring when he should have. So no, not criticizing that. I'm actually praising him. This match is taking a little longer than it probably should, so let's go ahead and wrap this one up. And I say that, and then we're going to become unbeatable. Watch. I need to adjust those double team moves. That's not a very impressive move there. All right, the Click wins. So another victory for the Click. Probably see more of them this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Coliseum video exclusive for this universe or not. But if not, this is their match of the week. So as you can probably tell with some of the terms that I use, like Coliseum video exclusive and WWF, I grew up watching like this era, new generation era stuff. This is kind of my favorite time frame. Wasn't always the best wrestling. I mean, clearly nowadays you can find 5-star matches, 4-star matches all over the place. So definitely different time and place and expectation of the content. But it's what I grew up watching, so it's what I like. So with Hercules out with an injury, probably going to be playing Paul Roma here over the next couple weeks in some singles matches. I'm going to do a non-title match here versus Paul Orndorff. Paul essentially ran DiBiase out of the WWF. Like I said, DiBiase is going to be moving on. So going to need to try to find a new program for Orndorff. Since he's been the IC champ, he battled Mr. Perfect, who he beat for the title. And then he had a short but violent feud with Ted DiBiase. And now we're just going to have him wrestle the next couple weeks, see if he can have good matches and see if anything interesting happens. I need to change that move. I don't like that move. I mean, it looks cool. It's just not. I just don't think it's that practical to use as much as it is in this game. It just seems like such a impressive move. I just don't think it would be happening like 5 times a show. So I'll leave it with some people, but I need to work on some move sets. That's kind of part of the reason why, even though player 2 is moving on to play more 23, I'm staying with 22, at least for the foreseeable future. There's just so much to fix. I mean, obviously the game itself is great. And all these creators have made all these amazing creator wrestlers and everything, but I mean, in the process of playing, come across some stuff that needs to be changed. You know, entrances, mannerisms, moves, attributes. So I'm still kind of working on that. So for now, I'm going to stay with 22. I got a roster I like. As y'all have seen, I've expanded the rosters quite a bit. So it's probably what I'll stay with for at least the near future. I've done this move 3 times in the same match. I gotta stop hitting X in the corner. And something else I want to address, it doesn't really pertain to this show specifically, but since I'm kind of doing a catch-up here across the channel, is early in the run, I was doing time limits on the matches. I like matches with time limits because I like time limit draws. I don't know. Maybe it's just a product of the era of wrestling I grew up watching. But I think they're interesting. And I like the concept of having a match with a time limit and then before the time limit's up. Oh man, I really need to change this moveset. I've done like the same 4 moves 9 times now. But no, back to the time limit thing. I like having time limits because I like having time limit draws. Because in my opinion, it keeps both wrestlers strong. But not only that, I like how you can do. So if you do a time limit draw, have a couple of them, and then have another match where, like, someone gets pinned with 3 seconds to go or something. Like, to me, that's very entertaining. So I started off doing these shows with time limits, and then I realized that by me altering the matches every time, I wasn't getting the cutscenes, like the attacking and the aisleway, or a lot of the taunting. I mean, y'all know what the cutscenes are. So I stopped doing it because I thought that the cutscenes in that would be more entertaining. And I'm not saying that they're not, but it didn't really go anywhere. It seemed like there's the same couple that happened all the time, and maybe that's my fault because I'm not doing correct things in matches that pull in a different cutscene. But I kind of feel like I've seen all the cutscenes, and so I feel like I want to go back to the time limits so I can add some variety to the matches as far as the finishes. And now that, and you probably also noticed that roughly about once a show, I'll do a match with an entrance. It's usually a title match. Sometimes we forget, but that's what we try to do. And with the matches with the entrances, a lot of times the computer creates a run-in. So it's not a cutscene, but it does give us a little bit of variety. So I really want to go back to the time limits. Feel free to comment below if y'all would prefer that I kind of stuck with the computers matchups and let them dictate the cutscenes and stuff like that. I mean, it's fine. I can be fine, being that way as well, and not putting the time limits back in. So if y'all find the cutscenes more entertaining, then maybe I'll leave it the way it's been. So Paul Orndorff gets a victory here. Looks like we're going to get a cutscene. So Paul Roma looking defeated and disappointed. So rivalry match very high. So we'll see where that goes. So we're going to go with entrances on for this one. Because it is a title match. I like the whole ring announcer and the belt flying across the screen. I think all that's pretty cool. So we'll set this up and see what happens if if I had to guess, I imagine someone's going to do a run-in. You know, the Demolition's probably going to attack us in the aisleway. It seems like that happens more often than not, at least recently. I don't know if the AI adjusts over time, but at least currently it's happening a lot across all the different universes, which is fine. I just wish there was a little more variety to it. It's always kind of the same.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
So it's offering me the run-in. I'm not going to take it.
Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 570 pounds. Demolition.
But I have a feeling that while Kane and Undertaker walk into the ring, that Demolition's going to attack. We shall see, though. Yeah, I got the entrances right on this one. It's Survivor Series. I just took for granted that they were going to come down to a non-generic entrance. That wasn't the case.
The champions.
I've corrected it now.
At a combined weight of 651 pounds, they are the Action Champions.
I need to go in there and fix that. I don't know why all these belts, it seems like they have the word action in the buzzwords that the announcer says. I need to correct that, though. So this is the 1995 Undertaker with the face mask after his face got smashed by Mabel. I kind of thought it was funny. I mean, like I said, the new generation is the time that I really enjoyed wrestling. And then I thought it was, so that was the first reason why I wanted to use the 95 version. But then I was like, well, now they both, Kane and Undertaker, kind of have the same mask, you know, in these two different versions. So I thought it was kind of funny. All right, awesome. I'm glad we got the whole entrance. So, for those of you that have been around, Demolition was a very dominant tag team. They beat the Hart Foundation. They held the belts for quite a while. Lost them to the mystery team of the Brothers of Destruction at Survivor Series. Lost a rematch the night after, which was last week on Raw. And now they're getting another rematch here. Without giving too much away, I think probably unless Demolition pulls an upset, probably gonna have the Brothers of Destruction move away for a little bit here and take on some other challengers, while Demolition can maybe take some time off and maybe learn a new move or find a manager or something to change up their strategies. But we'll see. No guarantees in that. I've always been a huge Demolition fan, so they always will be in the universe. They might take a break every now and again, but they won't be going away. Probably different than a lot of people. I grew up as a big Demolition fan, not really much of a Road Warrior, Legion of Doom fan. To me, the Road Warriors were a lot like the Ultimate Warrior. I saw the Road Warriors well before the Ultimate Warrior, but I kind of had the same feeling with both characters, and that was that they just appeared to be too unbeatable. And so it's like when you saw them come to the ring, you pretty much knew they were going to win. So it kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Demolition, they weren't so invincible. They could lose a match every now and again. And to me, that was more entertaining. Kind of similar to Hogan, Macho Man, and Flair. You know, Hogan was largely unbeatable. Macho Man lost a lot. Flair lost a lot. While still, you know, winning a lot. Obviously, they were both world champs many times over. But for me, I like there to be some question as to who's going to win. The suspense and drama of it. So I don't know. It looks like the Brothers of Destruction are in pretty good shape here. Demolition's not putting up too much of a fight. Maybe they're worn down from their long title reign and need some vacation. Just as I say that, Axe making a comeback. The Alabama Slam would be most impressive. I don't think that was a buckle bomb. Just ended up looking like a buckle bomb. Let's get serious here. Oh, and another thing I never explained was, so for the WWF universe, you know, have the world title, the Intercontinental title, the European title, the light heavyweight title, the tag titles, world, and then the Intercontinental tag titles. I think most of those are pretty self-explanatory. The one that I do want to explain though is the European title. I essentially made it like the WWF's version of the TV title. When I have European title defenses, they have a 15-minute time limit, and the other difference is a 20 count on the floor instead of a 10. I know it's not a huge difference, but I just kind of feel like a lot of the singles titles, if you're going to have more than two, there probably should be something that makes them totally different. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, I guess I could have just only defended the European title in Europe, but I think that would have been a little more complicated. So I felt like the easier route was change the rules, essentially make it like the TV title, put a time limit on it, change the countouts. So it's different, but not drastically different. Oh, and the other one is the King of the Ring title. So I chose. It was originally won by Savage in the traditional King of the Ring tournament. But then from there, I decided it would be defended in Iron Man matches. I like the idea of doing the Iron Man or the King of the Ring tournaments. I just wasn't quite sure the best way to do it. If we should have tournaments and then the winner of the tournament face the current champion, or have the current champion be in the tournament. So instead of trying to navigate that and potentially not being able to make it work right, I just went ahead and made it an Iron Man title. And then the light heavyweights, the light heavyweight, the intercontinentals, the intercontinental, nothing revolutionary there. I decided to add the IC tag title just because there's so many tag teams. So it's the secondary title to the world title, obviously, and not officially and not exclusively, but typically probably going to see like more light heavyweight style, maybe international style wrestlers compete for those titles, just again to just have it be a little different. I mean, if it's just, I mean, the rules are the same, but just trying to have some different people in it, and because otherwise it just seems like a lesser version of the world title. So I think the action in that division is going to be picking up here in the next couple of weeks. I got some ideas of who I want to match up. Probably going to have a tag team coming in from All Japan for a short run. I think should make for some interesting matchups. Alright, I think I'm going to end this one here. Probably not on that move, because that's not very impressive. How about this one? The old Dino Bravo sidewalk slam. Okay. Well, Smash does not want to be defeated. Let's go for our finisher. Alright. Let's hit our signature. Wow, Axe's military pressing The Undertaker. That's most impressive. Just kind of a clunky reversal there. Good for Smash, though. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to need to prevent Axe from doing the run-in. I think I got that prevented. Pulled him out of the ropes. Alright, that should be it. So going into the next match here, we got Jake the Snake defending against the Ultimate Warrior. I'll be playing as Jake the Snake with the intention of defeating the Ultimate Warrior. This is a continuation of the Disciples of Darkness versus the Ultimate Maniacs feud that had the elimination match at a Survivor Series with the Disciples of Darkness winning, and then the following night on Raw, which was the previous week's Raw, Jake the Snake defeated the Ultimate Warrior for the world title. Previous to that, Vampiro had defeated Macho Man for the King of the Ring, and Jean-Pierre had defeated El Matador, Tito Santana, for the European title. So the Disciples of Darkness are clearly dominating a large portion of the let's go with entrances on. They're dominating the singles scene right now. But with the Click picking up momentum, they may be in for some trouble down the road. You know, it's funny, I've had Ultimate Warriors the world or had him as the world champ up until Jake defeated him. And like I previously said, I wasn't the biggest Ultimate Warrior fan, but I thought I'd get the belt on him and then I'd have him lose it maybe to Andre. And in those matches with Andre and that, it just kept going the other way. It was like if I was playing as Andre and I wanted to win, I would lose to Warrior, and if I was Warrior and I wanted to lose to Andre, I would win. And I don't know, it just kind of never really worked out. At the time I was learning how to play, didn't have great control over all the outcomes, so kind of just worked out the way it did. It was fine. Andre's another one, he's moved on. We'll be seeing him resurface in a different promotion here shortly. I'm sure he'll be back, though. Look at Jake with that world title. Looking good. That's such a cool entrance. All right, that's great. Both of them, both title matches, we got the full entrance. That's great. I was expecting run-ins or some type of
Introducing the challenger from parts
activity.
unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior. And introducing the champion from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds. He is the world's heavyweight champion, Jake the Snake Roberts.
So this episode's taking a little longer than I anticipated. Might have to make it a two-part episode or label the last match as something else. Sometimes I can't tell. I'll put 5 matches on and it might run over. Put 4 matches on and it's not barely half an hour. So we'll see how this match goes. I don't anticipate being able to beat him quickly. And then with the main event being a 6-man tag, a trios match, that's usually I can't get out of those very fast playing by myself. So I made sure to have player 2 play all the tag league matches with me. Trying to do 4 on a show. I've had some tag team matches that I just can't get out of. They keep breaking up the pins. All right, well, so far so good. I say that and then he reverses it. Let's see. Oh, didn't get that in time. Oh, now he's taking control. I don't know, might be able to get this done in time. He's not putting up much of a fight. I don't know if he's tired. If Jake's just that good. Aha, just as I say it, there we go. I think my signature move is having my signature move reversed. Seems like I can never get a signature off. Ever. It's always reversed. Let's get the roll up in here. It was so cool if you could do something to pull the tights. That'd be really funny. Get like, circle or something when you have them rolled up and they pull the tights. So the Ultimate Warrior had a bad match. I mean, that was like just a couple minutes.
Here is your winner, and still World's Heavyweight Champion, Jake the Snake.
I don't know. Maybe Ultimate Warrior might need to go on vacation with Demolition as well. Definitely wasn't the Warriors' best match. The game said it was good. But it definitely made Jake look like a world champ, that's for sure. Alright, we're going to go for it. Let's play this main event. So, Chris Jericho debuted at Survivor Series. So we're going to start seeing more of him in the mix here in the WWF. Probably most specifically in the light heavyweight division and the IC tag. If he can find a partner, we'll have to see about that. And we're kind of continuing on the Hart Foundation versus Wagner, Silver King. Previously, El Dandy rivalry. Wasn't based on anything negative. Like, nobody was chasing titles or really trying to hurt anybody. Just wanted to have some good matches, especially there's that funny interview from way back during WCW days when Brett talked about El Dandy. So I thought I'd pay off that interview 20 years later with some Bret Hart El Dandy matches. And then it just kind of developed into they would have good matches. So I think we'll kind of just keep it going. Different combinations of the Hart Foundation. And then Wagner and Silver King with different partners every once in a while. Maybe throwing some singles matches. Just trying to keep changing it up. So we got Jericho here with his attire too. With his shorter hair. Got some bright colors. Although his fists are taped, he's ready for some punching, it looks like. This is the first time I've played with a Jericho in this game. Seems to be put together pretty well. It's a heck of a lift right there. The Anvil was a big man. Nice. Some of these, you know, button, like it's a single or dual button press that turns into like 5 moves. It's still impresses me. even after almost a year playing this game, almost every day. So it's still pretty cool to see. Oh, can't get the body slam. Oh, Jim can. Oh, and he stopped my kick. He's on fire. It's getting crazy out there. Oh, I thought I got it. Everybody wants to fight on the outside. Well, that's what they want. I guess that's what we'll do. Oh. The camera's going crazy. Oh, all right, we're back in. That didn't last long. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, it's funny. Player 2 and I joke oftentimes that for whatever reason, when I play as Silver King and Dr. Wagner, it seems like I miss more moves than anybody else. I think it's probably because I know they have a amazing move set, so I'm always trying something different, being a little more risky than I normally would be. It is kind of annoying. It's like, come on. I missed again. I'm not really sure what happened there. I don't know if it's glitching out. I thought Silver King had a different rope lean move, or maybe it's just because Brett reversed it. Changed the original move. Either way, all right, I gotta wrap this up. Running out of time, running up against that hour wall. Owen hasn't been in. I'd like for him to tag in. Got my phone ringing. It's getting busy. All right, Owen's in. All right, we got to end this. Don't know why it didn't give me the prompt for the hot tag. Guess it would just be a mystery. Not sure what's going on there. Like to have done a springboard move. Tilt-a-whirl. You know what? Let's do my finisher. And it's reversed. Okay. That's not good. All right. So we're getting down to about 3 minutes left here. So really not much from Jericho in this match. He hasn't tagged in a whole lot. Let's see if I can force a tag right now. All right, and we're gonna go for the pin on it. Won't get it because Owen has a lot of, I think they call it vitality in this game. referee's running in place for some unknown reason. Nice. Well, that opened up a nasty cut. All right, gonna reverse that. We're going to go for something big here. Not working out well so far. All right. Let's see if I can get my signature without it getting reversed. All right, let's go for a submission. That ain't gonna work. Finisher, I'm sure Anvil's gonna come in or Brett's gonna slide under. Oh, I stand corrected. We got it done. Got about a minute left, it looks like, according to my clock. So that was Monday Night Raw without in-game commentary. It was just player one commentary. Please comment below if you do like hearing me talk about our channel and about what's happening in the ring and what I'm trying to do with the wrestlers in the ring as far as the storyline goes. And if you'd prefer that I don't talk and just let the game talk, then put that down there as well. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll probably have a couple more updates over the next couple weeks as we continue to move around the rosters. But other than that, it's been Monday Night Raw. Thank you so much. Oh, there goes my alarm. I got to turn it off.